You are the most reliable person you know. You pride yourself on your kindness. Everyone says you are so easy to be around. But easy is just another word for invisible. You scan every room like a radar. You anticipate needs before they are even spoken. You swallow your no until it tastes like bile. You think you are being a good person. But look at your phone right now. 3 unread texts you're too tired to answer. Because you're crafting the perfect response. One that ensures they don't think you're difficult. You aren't being kind. You are performing for a ghost. The ghost of the child who wasn't allowed to be a burden. You are drowning in a sea of other people's expectations. And the silence in your own life. It is screaming that you have no idea who you are. You think you lack boundaries. You've watched the How to Say No videos. None of it worked. Why? Because your brain is not trying to be weak. Your brain is trying to keep you alive. To your nervous system regulation, conflict is a threat. A disagreement feels like a physical attack. In your childhood, being helpful was your protection mechanism. If you were useful, you were safe. If you were pleasant, you were loved. This is identity clutter. You have filled your soul with other people's desires. As long as you are indispensable, you have an excuse. You aren't living. You are managing a world that feels dangerous. Meet Sara. Sara is the perfect employee. Her desk is a map of everyone else's emergencies. One Tuesday night, Sara's boss asked for one more favor. Sara smiled. She said, "Of course." Then she went to her car. She sat in the dark for 40 minutes. She couldn't start the engine. Her throat tightened. She couldn't breathe. She wasn't tired from work. She was mourning. She realized she had spent 10 years building a life she didn't live in. She felt a sharp, cold pressure in her chest. Sara wasn't weak. She was exhausted from the weight of being good. She was mourning the woman she never had the courage to meet. The truth is, you aren't a kind person. You are a terrified person who has used kindness as a shield to avoid being seen. We don't please people because we care. We please them to fill the wounds of scarcity. Every yes is a reaction to a fear. The worthiness wound is the loudest. You keep expectations you hate because you don't believe you deserve a life that feels light. You keep the abandonment wound close. You are terrified that letting go of the role means losing the love. This is not a character flaw. This is your brain protecting the only version of you it knows. When you try to set boundaries without healing the trauma, you fail. It's like putting a bandage on a broken bone. You are trying to manage your actions, but you need to manage your nervous system regulation. Stop trying to set boundaries. A sovereign individual does not set boundaries to be assertive. A sovereign individual values clarity over comfort. You are not a person trying to be less of a people pleaser. That is a lie of the herd. You are the person who values their peace more than their past. You are the one who has the courage to stand in the silence. When you look at that favor tomorrow, don't ask, will they be mad? Ask, who am I protecting by saying yes? Your usefulness is not your identity. The space you create is your power. You don't need a new script for saying no. You need a new definition of who you are. You are enough in the empty room. The potential wasn't in the yes. The potential is in the soul that finally allows itself to be heard.